Alright guys, how's it going? It is Thursday, the 16th of August 2018, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright, so I want to tell you this story, right? This is my last video of today for you guys, and I'm going to DKB.tv to speak to my legends that support me, you know what I'm saying? Right, so the other day, earlier this week, right, I had to go to the police station. Right? I wasn't in trouble or anything like that. No, those days are well behind me, guys. You know what I mean? I'm a good boy now. Right? I am. In Spain, there's like 3 different police forces. Right? You have like local. When I say police forces, I don't mean that. I mean types of police. Right? So you have your local police, you have your national police, and you have your Guardia Civil. Right? Now they're like, if you look at Guardia Civil, like GUARDIA, Guardia Civil, right? Guardia Civil, right? They're like serious biz police, like military police, like fucking, do you know what I mean? Like going missing police sort of thing, do you know what I mean? So it all depends on like what sort of thing that you're having to deal with. Yeah, so like your local police are a bit like, you know, deal with like local things. You know what I mean? Like maybe if maybe you've been a bit of a nuisance for your neighbour or something like that, you know. And then you've got like your national police, you know, like for serious crime, and the Guardia Civil for serious crime, as well, you know, just like this. It's fucking complicated shit here, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not like in England, is it? Just phone a copper. Hello, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I had to go to the Guardia Civil, right? And I won't go into it. Right? I won't go into it. It's boring anyway. You don't really want to know about all that, right? But I wasn't in trouble, right? But I had to go and speak to someone about something and have it like, you know, like recorded sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? You know, like sort of like. So it's like I say, this particular police sort of division, if you like, is serious business. And what I mean by serious business is it's like, because you know the history of it. I know the history of how it was like created and why and all that, and the reputation of years gone by with these fuckers, like. You know, it was like it's a bit formal and quite, you know, like, you know, and anytime you got to go to like to the old bill or whatever of anywhere, it's not nice, is it? Usually, do you know what I mean? It's not usually like celebrating anything. So I had to go and to go in, you know, and deal with something, right? And I'll be honest with you, right? It was more to do with. Ooh, how can I explain? Like just, I can't go into it. I can't go into it. But it weren't to do with me being in bother or anything. And I weren't trying to get anyone in bother or anything like that. But I had to go in and say, look, you know, and they wanted to know and they wanted to see some things and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean, guys? Yeah. And so it was very formal in this office, like, you know, 2 of them. Yeah. Computer tapping away, yeah, writing stuff down, yeah. Spanish to English, English to Spanish, or I made it even fucking worse, right? But the whole reason behind it, you know, I like to have a laugh and a joke with you, and I'm trying to make it a little bit funny now, but it's not funny really at all, right? So it's like the whole thing is like, for fuck's sake, you know, let's have a quiet life, sort of thing, yeah. So I'm in there and I'm like this, I'm like, do you know what? I really can't be doing with this shit. And they're probably thinking the same thing. You know, they've got more important things to do, and you know, people's skulls to go and smash in with truncheons and things. And like, it was just not a very pleasant thing. Do you know what I mean, guys? And I'm sat there and I'm like, ah, for fuck's sake, get me home, get me out of here. Anyway, so when I'm leaving, right, and I was in there. Oh dear, I was there for a few hours, a couple of hours, like, you know, and. When I'm leaving, this officer, he says to me, yeah, your YouTube thing that you do, you know, KopTalk and that, yeah. He went, what, can you explain it a bit about it? Like, I said, well, yeah, it's KopTalk, you know, Liverpool Football Club. And he went, Liverpool? Yeah, Liverpool. He went, Liverpool, my English team, right? And I was like, really? He went, yeah. They're like my second team, right? And he's now behind this counter at the reception area, right? And there's another lad there, right, that sat down tapping away. I'd been in an office, but I was on my way out. I'm at the reception area. The other lad stands up and he goes, Liverpool? He went, I support Liverpool. These two, like, right, I mean, it's intimidating situation, guys, you know what I mean? And, like, all serious business and that. And these two are now stood on the other side of the counter, and the guy I've been sat with, like, for the last hour, that had been like that, you know, and very matter of fact, and that, you know, was now like, this is my team, Liverpool. You do Liverpool? I was like, yeah. I've done the website for 20 years, and you know, the videos and that. So I've just done a video before I came here today, right? And the other kid was like, yeah, well, Liverpool's my team too. And they were stood there, and then he went, the one on the right, the other one, he was like the one that had been sat there. He went, oh, Liverpool, you know, Fernando Torres, and I'm like, oh yeah, so you went, yeah, since Torres, you know, Liverpool, they're now my team. I like Liverpool. And the other guy that I'd been with was stood there, and he's going, write down your website address, right, on a piece of paper. So I'm like, right, www.KopTalk.com, right? And he went, and the videos, and I went, well, and then I did that, you know what I do to you guys? I went, well, it's KopTalk.tv, and that's so that you type in www.KopTalk.tv, and you go straight to my YouTube channel. To save saying, you know, like, www.youtube.com/KopTalk official. Do you get me drift, guys? Yeah, so I did that. So, you know, when I patronise you and tell you that I was patronising him, and I said, hey, it's KopTalk.tv, because if you type, do you get it? So this, like, right, so www.KopTalk, right, you know, do you know what I mean? In the police station, right? So I'm like, and then all of a sudden it was like, you know, he's going on about Torres still, you know, he's like Fernando Torres, and I'm like, oh yeah, Raf, and I started speaking in this, like, putting this, like, he's Spanish, speaking in English to me, right, with the lingo of the Spanish accent, and I'm English, speaking to him in English. I can do a bit of Spanish, you know what I'm saying, but, like, and then I starts putting on this, like, and I'm like, instead of going, oh yeah, Rafa Benitez, he's fantastic, was he? I'm like, yeah, Rafa Benitez, Xabi Alonso, Pepe Reina. I'm doing all this on the other side of the counter, and as I'm saying one name, they're saying another back, right? And they were fucking brilliant. It was brilliant. It was amazing. And maybe that's not like a big deal to you. I don't know. But when you go to another country, now you've got Liverpool fans, and then they're like, KopTalk, yeah, KopTalk, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'll watch your videos, huh? And I was like, I'd gone from being down here, like, just pissed off with the old, like, having to fuck around with shit in your life, do you know what I mean? To up here, I was like, everything happens for a reason. I was buzzing. I wanted to get my camera out there and then, and I wanted to film it and go, these are my friends, my amigos. Mis amigos, yeah. Yeah? Guardia Civil, man, talking to me about Liverpool Football Club. And I'm now proud as fucking punch, man. Proud as punch, guys. It's amazing how many Spanish people support Liverpool because of that period of Rafa Benitez and co. And at the time, I was like, do you know what? Mate, look, it's like talking one-on-one. I can't explain to you, right, how the whole incident and the whole thing of having to go there was a long, drawn-out process, right? For example, it was the second day in a row that I went there, right? And it's a good, like, 45-minute drive or an hour's drive or whatever, I don't fucking know, from where I live, yeah? And it was hot and, you know, fucking boiling. I didn't take a drink with me. You know, they're all speaking another language, which makes it intimidating. You've got to, you know, you're sort of like trying to understand. You can pick it out, and you're like, you're there and you don't want to be there, and it's like, but you've got to be there. And it was just, I was just like this guy. I was just like, oh, fuck's sake. You know, and at the end of it, I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, sorted. I'll let you know later, you know, because they were like, you know, so this is my advice. Yes, I think you should do this, right? And I take the report now, and then, you know, it was like that. Do you know what I mean? I was like, right? And he was like, and I was like, oh, I'll think about it, like, you know what I mean? I don't want, like, you know what I mean? I just fucking, we'll see, you know what I mean? I just want you to know, do you know what I mean, guys? And just like, I don't know. But I came out, I was like, oh, fuck's sake, get me out of here, I just want to go home. And then when I started talking about Liverpool, that was it, fucking buzzing. Buzzing, great. fantastic. So I like that. My club being discussed, and now, you know, they were like my fucking, you know, they're like my friends by the time I left. They were shaking my hands and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I see you. I was just like, all right, yeah, no problems. I was like, I said, I'll get you some tickets. Do you know what I mean? I'll get you some tickets and all that. And it's just fucking mint. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy the whole reasoning for it. Do you know what I mean? Can't be doing with that shit at all. But I did enjoy how the mood changed when it was suddenly talking about football and Liverpool Football Club, and obviously Rafa Benitez, who I have a lot of time for, and we had some great players back then, didn't we? And it just made it all to me just like, yeah, fucking yeah. I'm proud of the website and you guys with the videos and everything. Just, I really liked it. Do you know what I mean? So I wanted to share that with you. The minute I left, I was like, I've got to tell the guys this. You know, but sure, you lot are probably like, fucking so what? I see Liverpool fans every day. Yeah, but you know what I mean? I'm in another country, and it changed the mood. Do you know what I mean? And now I've got, like, you know, Guardian civil officers that are a bit scary and that. Do you know what I mean? Know that I'm a red now, and I like that. He's like, any problem. You come here. Do you know what I mean? Yes.